I'm Sarah Fragani with KENS 5 News now on this Tuesday, December 6. A home is a total loss after a fire caused too much damage, and investigators think that fire is suspicious. The home was fully engulfed when crews arrived on Cardiff Avenue on the east side at 4 a.m. At first, firefighters could not find the home's owner, but later crews learned the homeowner was arrested and is still jailed. Firefighters also rescued 2 pets. Another fire forced people out of a hotel and apartment building downtown at the Crockett Hotel Apartments, and 3 people were checked for smoke inhalation. Fire officials found heavy smoke on the 5th, 6th, and 7th floors. 30 people had to be evacuated overnight, and it turns out it's a mattress fire that was quickly put out. Police are still investigating a late-night shooting near North Star Mall. Police say a man working in a food truck on Rector Road was shot trying to chase down the guy who robbed him. Police say the robber walked up and demanded money at gunpoint, and after taking the cash, the victim tried to chase him down when that robber shot him. The victim was taken to University Hospital. And crews will continue their search today for a 22-year-old University of Houston student who went missing in Canyon Lake. The family of Amir Ali says he was last seen by his friends on Saturday. Comal County sheriffs say Ali and his friends were camping by the lake when he went for a walk and never came back. Canines and volunteers have been searching for him for days now. Only his clothes, wallet, and phone have been found near the shore. And his family says nothing points to foul play. They believe he may have gone for a swim.
So far, I'm trying to keep a mind so I can at least talk to the officers. I can communicate with you guys or anybody, but the parents are completely broken down at this point. It was his middle child. Right now, it's all running on hopes.
Today, search efforts will turn their attention to the water using sonar technology and divers. An update now on Eric Cantu. He's the 17-year-old who was shot by former SAPD officer James Brennan. On a GoFundMe page, his family posted Cantu returned to the hospital this weekend for complications with his stomach and digestive tract. He spent nearly 2 months in the hospital after the shooting in October when Brennan fired multiple rounds at Cantu. Just last week, a grand jury indicted Brennan with attempted murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon by a public servant. The family at the center of an Amber Alert is criticizing CPS. Both the mom and dad of 6 children were arrested for interfering with child custody. Bexar County Sheriff's Office said Jacqueline Davidson refused to turn the children over to CPS this weekend, forcing the Amber Alert to be issued. At a news conference yesterday, the family said they're ready to fight back and they want their family together again.
Every time I knock on the door, they would go and run and hide. These babies are so traumatized. I had to take 2 of them to the hospital because my 7-year-old said she'd rather kill herself than be with CPS.
Davidson says this all began 2 years ago when one of the children accused a half-sibling of sexual and physical abuse, but since then the step-sibling has been living in a different state. CPS officials told us their job is to investigate reports and let judges decide if further action should be taken. Students at more than 20 school districts across Texas wore pink on Monday, honoring 7-year-old Athena Strand, who was found dead last week. She disappeared outside her home. Authorities say Tanner Lynn Horner, a FedEx delivery driver, kidnapped her. Wise County Sheriff Lane Aiken called this one of the toughest investigations he has ever been involved in. And this is video from a motorcycle rally. Those in attendance showed up to honor Athena's memory. The director of the FBI is now doubling down on his concerns about TikTok. Director Christopher Wray says the popular social media app poses a serious threat to U.S. national security. TikTok is owned by Chinese company ByteDance. And while speaking at the University of Michigan, Wray said the app is collecting data from U.S. users for spying purposes and could gain access to your device through software. A new TikTok trend is being blamed for a shortage in diabetic drugs. The injectable medication, Ozempic, improves blood sugar and heart function, but it also suppresses appetite. So now celebrities and influencers are using it for weight loss. Dr. Steven Ramirez says lack of supply is not life-threatening, but for many, the drug is helpful in managing and even preventing type 2 diabetes. The FDA is moving to ease restrictions on blood donations from gay and bisexual men. Right now, federal rules prohibit donations from men who have been intimate with men within the last 3 months. The FDA is expecting to issue updated draft guidance in the coming months. The South Texas Blood and Tissue Center says they're supportive of this amid a blood shortage nationwide. Texas Methodist churches are splitting from the denomination over LGBTQ rights. On Saturday, the Northwest Texas Conference met in Lubbock, and with United Methodist churches becoming more inclusive, hundreds of its members are expected to leave the denomination and join the Global Methodist Church. It was created earlier this year and is set to align more with conservative religious beliefs. This comes as the Supreme Court takes on another case involving the clash of religious expression and gay rights. A student debt relief mix-up. 9 million Americans were wrongly told their applications were approved, with up to $20,000 in student loans forgiven. A contractor with the Education Department made that error, and it comes as the student debt relief plan is on hold right now, facing legal challenges.